Hi, Peter here, and welcome to our third video in this series on using AI to help promote and advance a small wellness business like mine. So I've been hard at work at using my AI to try to take off as much workload as possible so I can enjoy what I love most, which is, uh, working with people, teaching and coaching people to better states of meditation. And we talked last week about setting up a file system and a structure for the AI to work in, and also packing that full of a download of everything you know about your business, as well as things like the branding style, any lessons or videos that you've done, website pages, basically anything that is to do with the business, you put into that files in a structured way so that the AI, when it's trying to do things for you, can access how you speak and what type of images you prefer and your branding and that sort of thing. So once that's done, it's a good foundation to move on to the next part, which is actually getting the AI to do something productive for you. And let us start with one of my pet difficulties, if you like, and that is the social media. So I'm not really a big social media person, but nevertheless, it is good to have a presence on social media because it is where I get a lot of people coming as customers. They find me there. So I want to put something on social media and I want AI to help me, but I want it to be authentic. So this is going to be the biggest challenge because you can easily get AI to help you make, 50 or 100 posts. But if you just simply put the command in, then those posts will turn out generic. And in the words of other people, they are kind of AI slop and they're not personalized to you. And people will quickly see that. So the challenge that I've tried to work with is to both automate the process, but also make it personal. So I'm going to show you a table in how I do that, but just quickly, the first part of it is to generate lots and lots of ideas for social media, and that's where your work that you did on the last video, putting together a structure of everything you know about your company, comes in handy because you can direct the AI to that, get it to learn about you and your company, and then ask it to come up with some ideas on what we could do in the social media space. You can also get it to create a social media plan. So it does things like, for example, it suggests we could have one post around a teaching that we've done, one post around me, one post around a promotion, about an event that you're going to hold, etc., etc. So that's a good place to start is get a social media plan, then get it to come up with lots of ideas. And then let's move over to the actual technical way in which I work with the AI and try to make sure that the posts are personal. Okay, so here on the screen you can see the table that I've created where I organize all my social media posts. Now you could use Excel or Google Sheets for this. There's another program which I recommend called Airtable. So I definitely want you to look at, I suggest you look at that. The one I'm using is called Base Row, which is basically the same as Airtable, but I can sort of host it myself. And the reason why Airtable and Base Row are good is you can put the media, photos and stuff inside the cells, and so it's just easier to look at. But either way, whichever table you decide, you can see how I've got different columns, and AI helped me design this table. I've got different pages, my personal page, my Skillful Mind page. I've got a particular leaders group for meditation leaders that have joined me, and I've also got a LinkedIn profile. Then you can see what type of post it is, whether it's a story or an event or a teaching, etc. And also the format. This one is a reel, for example. And then this is the actual post here, together with the picture that's going to go on the post. Now, how it works is once we come up with a list of ideas, as I talked about earlier, AI will take that idea and put a picture and a text copy around that. It draws it from a whole library of pictures. So these are all pictures of me and pictures of my retreat and various ones I've got in a folder. You can actually create AI pictures. So occasionally I've got an AI prompt if I just want something different. But as much as possible, I try to keep it real and have real pictures. But I think this one is an AI prompt again, just for something different. And then this is when we're supposed to post it. Now, what it does is it puts it in draft format. And the other thing about base row and Airalo is you've got these different views. So I have a different view for when this is the same table, just a different view. And what I do is I will go in here and I will look at the copy and read the copy and look at the photo. And here is where I make sure that it's in my own voice. So I haven't actually looked at this one, and I probably actually just reading it quickly will probably change it a little bit to make it a little bit more like the way I talk, etc. But then once, I won't do that now, but once I have got that how I like it, and if I'm happy with this photo, then I simply press approved. Actually, I'll do this now just for demonstration, but I'll go back and check it later. And when it's approved, it'll kind of disappear from this view. Anyway, that's the way I've got it. And then it's ready to go. And on the particular date, then the AI will actually post that to my, Facebook thing. So it gets all of these ideas from what we've discussed. Another thing that I do is I'll make a video, and you probably have seen, in fact, a video just like this. So this video will actually, I will get snippets and put in as reels and as photos as posts to this very blog that I'm making now. So that's another source of photos and reels and things like that. So I think this is really, really useful. And with this, I can, I've gone up to 2 weeks in advance. I can create like a month's worth of posts. And for someone like me who doesn't really enjoy that much doing a lot of work on Facebook and scrolling, this helps me keep present and keep in touch with my students and my audience. And it only takes like a couple of hours a month. So yeah, very useful, and I hope you can use this. Of course, if you are interested in learning more, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help people that are, especially in the health and wellness business, to be able to go out and help the world more by saving time with your own marketing. Cheers.